Hello everyone, welcome to Data Science with Partha. In today's video, we will discuss the dot and drop methods of the series object. The dot method is short for dot product and is used to calculate the dot product between any two given series objects. Now we will continue using the inbuilt datasets of the scikit-learn, but this time I'm going to use the diabetes dataset instead of the iris dataset. We will begin by importing the required libraries. Now we are going to load the data sets, and this time we are going to load, instead of iris, I'm going to pick up load diabetes. And just like before, we are going to convert this information into a data frame. We'll say pd.data frame, pass in the data and the columns. The data dot feature names. Once we have the data frame, next let's create the two series objects, one for the age and other for BMI. So if you take a look at the data frame that got created, we have these columns: the age, gender, BMI, blood pressure, and so on. So we're going to pick up the age and the BMI columns. I want to create the column as the series as my age. We're going to pick up the age column. Similarly, the BMI. Okay, now that we have both the series object ready, let's apply the dot method and see what kind of output we get. This time I'll say my age dot, and the method name itself is dot, and we'll pass in the other series, that is my BMI. As soon as we run, this computes the dot product and gives us an output of 0.1850. So whenever we have any particular series, automatically the dot product can be calculated and the value can be given by Python. Now next let's talk about the drop method. The drop method, as the name indicates, is used to remove the data based on a given index label. Now for example, let's say we want to eliminate the first row of the age data. So if you look at the my age series here, and if we want to remove this first index, so in the first row, index 0, if you want to remove. Now we can use the drop method for this, and the way we can process this information is we can simply say my age dot drop, and as soon as I type drop, you can see it shows that one of the parameters that we have is labels. So we'll say labels, but this time inside the labels I'm going to give the index 0. So we'll say labels is equal to a list having a value of 0, And since these values are in the rows itself, axis is equal to 0. The default value will be just fine. And if we run this, now you can see that in the output we don't have the 0 index. The first row has been eliminated, and from the in the output we see that the values have begun with the index 1 instead. Now this command also works if we have a named index. So if we, instead of having the numbers from 0 to 1, if we have some kind of a series object where we have the index values as some kind of strings, then this also will work. All we have to do is pass in the string in the labels instead of the index number. This is what I have for you in this video. Let me know which method you found interesting in the comments. If you found this video useful, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.